Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing something a little bit different than my usual kind of nonsense. I know this is probably not the video you would be expecting, judging by the last short I posted, which was of the wheels and tires I got for my truck, which are actually right here. They're all mounted and stuff, they look great. The lift is here, so that will be going on soon. Hopefully. I need to get lug nuts, and I think that's basically it. So maybe I'll have a video posted within the next few weeks whenever I decide to actually go and put that stuff on. I say the next few weeks because I have no idea what I'll actually be up to. But today's video, or this evening's video, I'm going to be torture testing 2 cheap Bowie knives to see which one outlasts the other. I know one of these, or both of these, will not survive this, so here they are. So one of them is just a cheap Bowie knife I got off Amazon. It was like $35, and quite honestly, it's kind of a nice knife, but it's really not that great. And then the other is the Rambo Heart Stopper knife, which I got off Temu, I think for about the same price. They're kind of similar in size. I think the Rambo one is a little bit larger, but I kind of already know, these aren't like super great. Like this one right here, it has a very soft metal or steel, so you can see in the edge. I cut into another blade, and well, the other blade obviously won because look at that. And they marketed that knife for having D2 steel, which is not at all what it is. It's more like some sort of cheap stainless. And then this one is actually has a decent steel, but I don't think it's super. It doesn't have a very good temper on it or anything like that, because it did actually withstand being chopped from another blade. But it did chip whenever I tried hitting another piece of steel with it. So I think the heat treat on that, it has a good heat treat. It's hard and whatever, but it wasn't tempered or anything. So now it's brittle. So I will be chopping into something. I'll probably be chopping into that rock right there, or a rock if I can find one. And probably some pieces of heat-treated lumber and all that mess. So I'll go actually get one right now because we have a few lying around. And also, don't ask about this truck. Okay, it is. It will no longer be on the channel, and I will explain that very soon because, well, in another video, because quite honestly, this thing has just been a headache, and I don't want to look at it anymore. Anyway, we will first test, this cheap one. We'll just be chopping into it, and we'll see what happens. I already kind of know, what all is sort of going to happen. I'm probably blocking the camera view right now. I'll get something for y'all to, sit up on. Oh gosh. As you can tell, I did not plan for this video at all. Hopefully, y'all can get a good view of that. So, first, well, I think we'll do 15 chops into this piece of 6x6 here. Well, you know what? We'll keep that knot on there. Keep that knot side, and of course I'm going to put my glasses on because safety first. So anyway, we'll start over here. We'll do like 10 chops into that, and then 5 chops into this knot right here, see what happens. Okay, that was 10 chops right there. Nothing really happened yet. Now into this. I think the metal will just be so soft that it really kind of absorbs the shock and everything. Now we'll do 5 chops into this knot right here. Oh, missed that. Oh, that one got it. As you can see, that deformed quite a bit. I don't even know if I can fix that. Let me try to maybe knock it back into place. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's close enough. I mean, I got most of it out. So we'll just set that one aside. And now we'll move on to the Rambo Heartstopper knife. Let's see what this one does. I know that sub hilt is gonna hurt a lot whenever I go to chop into this. Okay. Oh, it's loose already. Oh, it's loose. Look at that. That was not even like 5 chops. Well, let's keep going. Let's see, we were at 5, right? Well, this was a short-lived video. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it snapped right there. Oh, no, it didn't snap. No, wait, it did snap, yeah. So, now we can actually look at the construction of this. As you can see, that tang was welded. If you can see that right there, that was welded. And not very well. I don't see a whole lot of penetration on that. And another thing too that you should not do is you should never ever weld a tang on, because it is the worst possible thing you can do. Because you're basically just making a fracture point right there, as you can see. So, well, I don't think that's gonna hold up for much longer. Dang, I'm actually kind of disappointed. I should find a way to fix this and then continue on, but sadly, I don't think that's gonna happen. Another thing too I should note is the way that this whole entire handle is constructed. I've actually seen how this handle is constructed on different knives, and or on other makers that have made this knife, and quite honestly, it sucks, because you have a very narrow tang, as you can tell, and it's also kind of held in by the scales, which already isn't a good design. And just by looking at where they put these pins, they've put it very close to the edge of the tang, which also makes a fracture point. And also, I don't know why this random hole was here, because there wasn't anything there that actually held it in. It was actually just, it was more like it was in the, yeah. So that also would have been a fracture point, as you can see, because it was right there. So, yeah, that's what you get for buying a knife off Temu. I'm kind of tempted to just continue on, even though we no longer have the Heartstopper. Kind of just tempted to see what this thing can hold up to. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do temp retention real quick. I doubt it's gonna do very good, but we'll see. Oh! Okay, so that was almost very bad. I just about jabbed that thing into my foot. That would have been some good entertainment, but let's try not to do that again. Oh yeah, we're already doing terrible. Alright, let's just see if we can get that thing to break. I doubt it'll break, but we'll see what happens. No? No? Okay. So let's see if it'll bend back. Maybe it will. Well, now we've kind of made an S shape. Let's hit that knot one more time. I want to see what happens. Oh yeah. So basically don't hit knots, otherwise you will bend the crap out of your knife. I don't even think this thing was heat treated, to be honest with you. It doesn't even seem like it has a heat treat on it. It was just cut to shape and then sharpened. That was it. Well, let's see what it does against a rock. Because why not? Might as well. Alright, and 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Said it a few more times. Let's make this blade break. Yeah, I'd say we chewed that up pretty good. As you can see, that stuff is like, it's almost like it's tin. That's how it acts. It's just really soft. It is I think it also has a terrible grain structure too. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got a really coarse grain structure. Something I probably won't be able to catch on camera, mainly because I'm too lazy to. But yeah, that's definitely you know what? Let's see. Let's see if we can just get this blade to snap in half. I'm curious to see what it can handle. You know, we already got the heart stopper to snap in half. Maybe we'll get the cheap Amazon knife to snap in half too. I'm just gonna set it like that. And then, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna take some big object and just hit that thing. I wonder what, ooh, pipe wrench. Let's see, knife versus pipe wrench. That wasn't a very good hit. Ooh. Well, there's definitely more of a bend in it. I didn't really get a good hit on it. Let's try again. One more time, just for the fun of it. Give it one good ugga-dugga. Oh! Hey, you know what? That actually flew right up close to my face. Luckily, I'm fine, but don't ever get super close, because that thing is more like a spring with how soft it is, rather than an actual piece of steel. Didn't really change much, you know. Maybe we could get this thing to like bend over some more. That way, you know, if you're ever in like a tactical situation and you know you have to, you know, like get somebody around a corner, all you have to do is just, you know, do that right there, and then it'll poke them around the corner. It's actually a great idea. I should be designing knives. I should be manufacturing knives. I think this would be great ergonomics right here. You know, bend a knife at 90 degrees. I'm gonna get you know what? Real quick, let's just let's do it like that, and then let's try to bend it back. I'm gonna drop a rock on it. That's what we're gonna. You know, we're not gonna drop it. We're gonna throw it. Oh, this is fun right here. Well, it's not back into shape, but I feel like we're close. I feel like we're on to something. Let's try it again. Try it again. Try it again. 3, 2, 1. Oh no! I hit the block. I hit the block. You know, let's just try to just use the old ugga-dugga method here. Give it one good ugga-dugga. Come on, come on. Okay. Well, that didn't really do anything. Let's see. How good will this be as a pry bar? We're gonna find out. I have this old wood stove right here, so I think we should just try to clamp that in there like so. I think try to get it to hold in there. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. No, it won't. What else can we do to actually pry this thing on? Maybe stick it right there. I'm actually kind of scared of what's gonna happen. It kind of bent back into shape. Let's see. Let's just let's hit this piece of railroad tie right here, see what happens. Well, I don't think much changed. Let's see. What else? I'm just trying to find stuff to hit, you know? I don't really have much plan now. I'm just trying to find stuff, man. Let's hit another rock. Let's just one for the boys. Ooh, that one made sparks. Hey, you know, it actually kind of looks like one of them serrated knives. That's like all tactical and stuff. Kind of looks like one of those. I could totally sell this on eBay and get like another $50 out of it. Maybe to, you know, some dude who knows nothing about knives, just plays a lot of video games. Let's see. Will it make a good throwing knife? I will be surprised if I can actually get this to stick in that cardboard box right there. Ah, man. Ah, man. Not because the knife is in bad shape, I know it'll still stick, but mainly because I'm bad at throwing knives. Hey, I got it to stick in the ground. That has to count for something. Ugh. One more time. Third time's a charm. You know, that gotta count for something. We just sent it right through that box. And we lost it. No way. It's down there. If you can see it. It's down there. We just gotta get it. We just gotta get it, man. Let's see. There it is. I found it. There you go. So, man, that knife's so good, it has that all-around penetration, man. Penetrate anything with basically any surface of the knife. That's like a great knife right there. There you go. This might still be a good knife right here. Let's see. What else can we just... I want to break this knife, I just don't know how. Because the metal is so soft that you basically can't just break it. You would have to cut it. But I have no idea how to just get this thing to snap. So, I don't know. Let's see if it'll just stick on there. Let's see. Yeah. Now, I think see if it can still stick in the drop right here. No, I don't think so. Oh, that's probably one. You know what? Let's it's worth a shot, right? Just hold it at a bit of an angle and maybe it'll do something. No, I don't think so. Let's see what it does versus gravel, you know? Ready? Oh, geez. Ah, yes, if you have to hook somebody, right? Let's try again. One more time. In the fresh rocks this time. Oh yeah. Thing is all sorts of curl, man. Daggum. Kinda. Oh, that's gotta add like some sort of tactical advantage, right? See if I can get that thing to pull back out. Maybe it'll. Maybe. Come on. Come on. It's actually straightening out a little bit. Kinda did. Oh, we got a break. Yes, finally. We broke something off. Not a whole lot, but you know, we broke something. Piece of concrete over here. Let's go see if this is a bad idea. Don't try this. I couldn't actually hit it at full force because I kind of need my equilibrium. So I holding my phone in one hand while you're throwing a knife in the other. I kind of need to get on my focus. But I'm gonna try again. This is gonna be a little halfway wimpy throw again, probably, but we're gonna try it. Oh, that just hit the sand pile. Which, I mean, I'm sure hitting that sand pile was still enough to deform the knife. Huh. How do we get this thing to just, break or do something besides deform? That's the question. Hit this piece of old fencing. Maybe it'll. I think this. Yeah, if anything, it's just. I think it's sharper now because of all the serrations, all the very rough serrations. It looks like a dog chewed on it, man. Yeah, give your dog a knife. Makes a great chew toy. Dang, man. I really have no clue what to do. Kind of at a loss here. I don't know how to properly make this knife just break. I don't know. You know what I will try? I will try snapping the rest of the heart stopper in half. Maybe that'll do something. All right. I'm gonna stand back a little bit, but oh, that got it. Oh no, it didn't. Oh dang. I mean, it makes sense. This piece is actually like pretty decent, which I'm kind of surprised by. But I don't know. Okay. Oh, hey. Kind of missed right there. Keep in mind, don't do anything I do because I'm stupid and I do stuff like this. So don't do what I do because I just had like 3 near-death experiences in this video. So, yeah. Oh, man. What else is there that I can just destroy this knife on? I really have no clue. Well, since I can't destroy this knife, I can't destroy this knife accidentally. I will destroy this knife intentionally. I will just cut into that handle and see what's on the other side. Maybe, or inside there. Maybe there's something worth noting in there. Real quick though, I actually want to see if this knife will just break by pulling on it right here. Maybe we can get it to do something. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So we got somewhere. So from what I'm seeing, The only thing making this knife semi-durable is the fact that it is very soft steel. What else I'm noticing that makes me say that is the tang on this knife sucks. Your tang should be, you know, at least like a third of the height of your blade, and that is probably a quarter right there. That is a terrible tang. But now we got the handle off, and I can see that the handle is probably the most sturdy part of this knife. So I'm gonna try to pry into this some more. Alright, so I got the whole knife basically tore apart, and I can't say I'm surprised with what I found. So, as you can see, the tang goes in that much, and as you can probably tell, that's not a full tang. It doesn't go all the way to the back. It was marketed as a full tang. It wasn't a full tang. Another thing, too, is that this handle was held on with very cheap glue. It seemed like it was Gorilla Glue. In fact, I pulled it apart and it was like rubber, basically. So, yeah, and whenever you glue, or the glue you use to actually put your handles on, it should be more like resin, not like wood glue, basically. Another thing, too, that I should note is this pommel. Now, the pommel I thought was actually kind of a nice piece, and I thought, oh, maybe I can like reshape that and kind of use it on another knife. Nope, it's cast aluminum and it's hollow. And it feels like that's where most of the weight was coming from, because it's actually kind of heavy. So yeah, this steel right here, that steel right there is probably better steel than what's made of the knife itself. Again, I can't say that I'm surprised. It's a $35 knife. And another thing you should know is that whenever you buy knives, you're getting what you pay for. So you buy a $35 knife, you're going to get this kind of quality. Because whenever you buy a knife, you should probably look for a knife that's in between the range of maybe $100 to $300 if you get a knife that was this size. And that's like a decent knife, basically. I mean, it's still a good knife, but it's, you know, there's still better, basically. But if you see a knife and it's $35 and it's coming from, you know, some dealer on the internet and it's not on sale or anything like that, don't think that, oh, hey, that's a great deal on a knife, I should buy that. You shouldn't, because this is what happens. This is what you get. This is the kind of quality stuff that you get. You get Temu quality stuff, Amazon quality stuff. Buy knives from professional knife dealers. Don't buy cheap knives, because this is what you get. Anyway, that is all for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me almost, you know, Alt-Control-Delete myself multiple times. And yeah, hope y'all have a great day, and God bless.